Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is all about bows. I found this super cute tray set online that I have personally never seen before. They may be brand new to the market of silicone molds, I don't know, but let me know in the comments if you've personally seen these for sale. I got these on Amazon in a set of 3 trays and they are just adorable. I have a Prime membership, so they were delivered in just a couple days and the quality is really good. I will show you the final product by the end of this video. Chances are, if you are seeing this, you are brand new to my crafting channel because guess what? This is my very first video upload on YouTube ever and I am so excited. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this. I love to make art and jewelry with epoxy resin and I have tried several different kinds before. As a beginner, I started with casting resin with small jewelry molds and also used it to coat items such as pendants, and I also use UV resin, which is really fun. I recently started using fast cure epoxy resin by JD Diction, which is super cool. I will do a video on that in the future. Today, let me show you what I'm using. Now, this type of resin is polyurethane and it cures super fast. Working time is only about 2 minutes and you have to pour it quickly because it cures in 15 to 20 minutes. So when I mix the 1-to-1 ratio, part A and part B, I'm only going to mix it for about 15 to 20 seconds. That's how fast it starts curing. I'm going to add white pearl mica powder to the mixture before I pour it because this particular kind of resin is colorless. The label says it is translucent, not transparent, so I don't expect it to be crystal clear like other epoxy clear resins, but today I won't be able to tell because I'm mixing it with white. I will make a video in the future comparing the colorless polyurethane to clear epoxy resin so we can see the difference in clarity. Normally, most polyurethane sold to crafters cure opaque white, meaning they start out as a clear mixture and then in about 10 minutes you'll see the transformation. So this is actually my first time mixing and pouring polyurethane into a mold. Yay! I researched it beforehand by watching other YouTube videos and reading up on the product, so you will see the results soon. Also, don't forget to wear PPE when using any resins as the vapors can be harmful and the substance can irritate the skin. So wear a respirator mask and protective gloves. I would even suggest wearing goggles just in case of splashing with the polyurethane because it is a lot thinner in consistency than epoxy and could splash if you pour too fast. Anyway, let me show you how I prep my molds. First, I use alcohol wipes to gently wipe off any debris that may be in the molds, and then I used a makeup brush to brush on the mica powder directly on the silicone molds. And for the smaller areas, like where the bows are, I used little sponge eyeshadow applicators to brush on the color of the bows. I chose to use a holographic rose gold extra fine glitter on the bows, and I absolutely love this glitter. I will share links to the brands and products that I use in the description below. I used a soft makeup brush instead of an art paint brush because tougher bristles will scratch the surface of the molds, and that can show up in your final cured products. I'm mixing the polyurethane off camera, but I'll let you know how I did it. I used an 8-ounce silicone cup and silicone stir stick. I followed the directions on the product instruction and measured by volume, so 4 ounces of part A and 4 ounces of part B, then very quickly poured a tiny cup of the mica powder into the resin and began stirring only 20 seconds. Now in hindsight, I poured too much mica powder in because I ended up getting these clumps, which you will see when I pour into the molds. And I also ended up with too much resin left over at the end. I should have had an extra small mold to pour whatever was left over, but I might be able to use the cured resin as filler for later. I shall see. So you can see that there are clumps of mica powder at the top of the mixture in these molds, and it could be because there's so little mixing time that I may well have been able to mix those in, but either way, I should have added less.
Underneath the palm trees, we feel alive. Summer vibes, reaching for the sky. We're unstoppable. No need to ask why. Living in the moment, hearts full of fire. In this summer.
So you can see that these are fully cured and they're pretty warm to the touch. That's going to happen with polyurethane, the molds, and the cured product itself will be pretty warm. But this part is definitely the most fun part, is the demolding. So we're going to see what the final result is. So I accidentally brushed on a little bit of white glitter before I added my light mint green mica powder. So there is a little bit of a spot where you can see there's two different colors. So that was a lesson learned. But the sheen and the holographic rose gold glitter is just adorable on these, and I just absolutely love the final results. And wouldn't these make adorable like ornaments or picture frames? I would totally add little embellishments or some kind of decorative paper or picture photos to these. But you can use these as coasters or jewelry trays. Or for gifts, a gift set is just so pretty. here it is, the star of my video. This tray is so cute. And you can see where when I brushed on the mint green mica powder, you can see where there's a few clumps, especially right there on the right bottom edge. So you can see it's darker, so that's more of the mint green color. It is hard to see the mint color on the screen because it's so light, but I still really love the shimmer and the color that came out with these. But you can also see I learned my lesson. I don't want to have any clumps or pooling of the mica powder on the bottom of the mold because it will also create bubbles. So there will be like a little tiny hole where there should be resin filled in. So all in all, this was a really good result for my first time using polyurethane resins, and I really hope you loved my video. Thank you so much.